everyone. I'm James Anderson, news editor with Channel Partners and Channel Futures, and I'm really happy to be joined today by Tim Basa, who's the Vice President of Sales for AppSmart. And AppSmart is sponsoring the show. We're pretty excited to learn a little bit more about the company, what they've been up to, what they're planning. Tim, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, James. Thanks for having me on. We're excited
Yeah,
about Channel Partners Virtual.
Yeah, eager to hear your perspective. So it was a really busy year last year for everyone. Um, Take us through it from an AppSmart perspective. What's the company been going through? How'd your 2020 go?
Yeah, our 2020 was really amazing, even with all the challenges that presented themselves to both us, our channel partners out in the channel partners community, and also their customers. But what we found was it really solidified what our go-to-market is, which is to help businesses with digital transformation.
Now, one recent announcement from the company that I think a lot of people are excited about is the Invest program.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah,
talk
sure.
about?
I think let's take a step backwards to go forwards. I think when you
Mhm,
think about your traditional master agency, it's really easy for AppSmart to get lumped into that category.
mhm.
And I can see why. But when you look really deep under the hood of AppSmart, you see a team working hard to make very complicated, sometimes stressful decisions, the ones most associated with digital transformation easy. So if you look at our platform, that's what's really driving our channel partners to come to AppSmart is this idea of a platform where we have a marketplace to find, buy, and manage essential business services or business technology, and then a workspace for their clients to work with those technologies, whether that's Microsoft Office or G Suite or a connectivity product like a UCaaS product, all from a single sign-on dashboard. And because of this unique platform that we have, we're attracting a lot of non-traditional partners to come to AppSmart and work with us for access to that portfolio and for the assistance with digital transformation. If you think about what happened during 2020, more and more people were forced to use their smartphone apps. I don't know about you, but we started ordering, food from DoorDash and groceries from Whole Food. So in some ways, that's personal digital transformation. But we saw the same thing with businesses reaching out to our advisors, and they didn't have a seamless way to create that transformation for their clients. So they reached out to AppSmart to help them. The genesis of AppSmart Invest was through those conversations. A lot of our partners were looking for capital to help create digital transformation inside their own organization and also to drive growth and expansion. So we created a product that allows them to get upfront capital and then continue to benefit long term from the reoccurring residual streams that they're used to, while partnering really closely with AppSmart to take away some of the day-to-day confusion and burdens and hassles of running a back office, things like quotes, commission payments, provider relationships. By creating a commercial relationship with AppSmart, they're able to leverage our back office services and some of the capital structure that we have to drive their business forward.
What I thought was interesting is that it differs significantly from M&A or significantly from getting a loan from a bank. Could you talk about some of those differences?
Yeah, for sure. What we found with entrepreneurs is many of them reached out to banks,
Mhm.
and getting a bank loan in our industry is a different process than getting a bank loan if you own a bunch of tractor trailers and machinery that you can secure your asset against. This is a residual business. So oftentimes that process was very invasive. They needed a personal guarantee. And then M&A is oftentimes a very long-term process. It's built around a multiple of EBITDA. So, and the end result, so the multiple of EBITDA, deep due diligence, long-term process. Sometimes the founders we talked to were very disappointed with the offers they got, or that the process seemed to restrict their growth versus allow them to grow with the company. Where our product was really built for channel partners by us. We're a channel partner. So we built it to be very streamlined, typically a minimum amount of due diligence, typically from the time we start talking to an invest candidate to the time we close and they receive their day one consideration. It's about 90 to 120 days. So very speedy process, very streamlined, very focused on creating a mutual mutually beneficial result. And really, last year we had 7 participants in the Invest program for the inaugural year. Yeah, 7 participants, really amazing year. And if you look at each one of them, they're all really thriving and growing under the Invest umbrella. This year, we're looking to have about 20 participants in 2021. So for sure, reach out to us if you're interested in AppSmart Invest.
That's fantastic. As you're talking to partners this week at the Channel Partners Virtual Conference, what's the overall message that you hope that they'll take away from you?
Yeah, I think it's a conversation I have almost every day with our AppSmart technology advisors, which is you have to get in position. Right now, if you're a traditional telco rep, or maybe you've just been selling data center services, your clients are seeking simplicity. When you look back on just our origin story, our co-founders, Nick Desmarais and Dan Sachs, they founded the company to make the most complex transactions in a business owner's life cycle simple, to leverage that technology, make it accessibly online globally. So think about having the ability to get in early on a brand that's going to grow and be recognized in the same way that Amazon is in the consumer goods space. AppSmart will be in the digital technology space. So we want our advisors to start embracing that early, to become part of our ecosystem, to learn about our portfolio in the widely varying products. If they're not talking to their clients about things like energy, IoT, data center, even common things like UCaaS and contact center, they're going to slip through their fingers. A lot of the people that we talked during 2020, during the most intense time of COVID, I joked and said they were on a COVID vacation. They were kind of taking a wait and see approach to what was happening, while others were diving straight in and they were looking to help solve problems for their clients. So what I encourage our advisors to do is dive straight in, start exploring how you can solve big problems for your clients, and know that AppSmart's here with maybe the most robust portfolio globally of products to help your clients solve their most difficult challenges and help you reap the benefit of that, not only for being a good steward of your client's business, but also income-wise.
Wishing you all the best this week. Thanks for coming on and talking about it. And I wish you a wonderful day, Tim.
Hey, thanks. So one last thing I want to mention is AppSmart Unleashed. You're going to see a lot on social media about our big virtual event, April 20 and 21. It's jam-packed full of really amazing content, and not the typical content that you kind of already know. It's really packed with content that'll help you go out and expand your knowledge, expand your portfolio, but also, most importantly, immediately actionable steps. In other words, you can watch a segment, take a few notes, and put them into action on your next client meeting. So join us for AppSmart Unleashed, April 20 and 21.